A new initiative is being launched by the Employers Workforce Coalition. It's called Manufacturing Skills Sprint and is designed to help prepare people for manufacturing jobs and to strengthen the region's talent pipeline. Lauren is sitting down with the point person for this initiative and has more. Lauren?
Thanks, Jack. Joining us now is Dr. Anthony Ponder from the Employers Workforce Coalition. Thanks so much for being with us.
It's my pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about why exactly the Employers Workforce Coalition is offering the Manufacturing Skills Sprints.
So certainly, the Employers Workforce Coalition is actually a talent development brokerage. We work with our stakeholders, which include higher ed, K-12, community-based organizations, to develop strategies and programs that will meet workforce needs. And so in our 14-county region, one of the biggest challenges that employers are facing is finding the talent they need to fill their in-demand jobs. So this shortage is in fact so severe that our data suggests that by 2030, the region could be faced with a shortage of over 32,000 unfilled positions.
Wow.
Said another way, that means that Ohio only has 60 workers for every available 100 jobs.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about what exactly these manufacturing skills sprints are.
Certainly. So the 2 weeks, the Skills Sprint is a 2-week training program that's designed to build interest and awareness in the career opportunities in manufacturing. We're going to provide individuals an exposure or introduction to entry-level skills, including blueprint reading, applied math, the ability to use precision measurement tools such as micrometers and calipers. And then we also want to inform participants about the various programs that Sinclair College offers that allows them to start on the pathway to a living wage job.
So what's the goal when you come out of one of these sprints?
So the goal is really to be able to allow individuals to first understand what those career opportunities are, have the skills needed to meet that need when they get hired by an employer, and then again, be on that path for a living wage job.
All right, and how often or when are these programs offered?
So we are offering 2 sprints. The first sprint will be offered in April. It's going to run from April 6th through the 17th. And the second sprint will be offered June 1 through June 12th. We're really targeting individuals that are 18 years of age or older, and they'll be offered at the Dayton campus of Sinclair College.
All right, does it cost anything to participate? If so, how much?
There is no charge for individuals to participate, and Sinclair is also going to provide lunch for the participants.
All right, as far as requirements go for enrollment, I know you said you're targeting 18 and up. Anything else that people have to have?
Just really the desire to learn more about the career opportunities in manufacturing, and really some of those the same traits that successful employees have. So the ability to show up each day, because the sprints are running from 9 to 3, Monday through Friday. So again, we want individuals that really want to learn more about the opportunities, but are also going to show up every day and actively participate.
What would you say is the benefit to attending one of these as opposed to some other type of training?
So the benefit is that actually as part of our program, we're going to provide individuals with interviewing skills as well as resume writing techniques. We're going to also give them the opportunity to participate in a reverse job fair with employers. So they're actually going to get to connect with employers that are actively looking to hire individuals into these in-demand jobs. Mm-hmm. And I can't emphasize enough that with this talent shortage that the Dayton region is facing, there are literally $50,000 to $60,000 a year jobs going unfilled because we can't find individuals that have the skills needed to go into these jobs.
All right, definitely sounds like an opportunity that people need to consider. Dr. Anthony Ponder from the Employers Workforce Coalition, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.